G'day, beautiful people. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Why have I been absent? Because life happens. Such is life, but I'm back. So, who knows? Maybe I can get a few more little adventures back on the little screen for you. Suffice to say, I haven't been 100%. I haven't taken the bikes out as much as I would have liked. And unfortunately, this here has been my prime method of transport as of late. Even the VFR sometimes has been a little bit too much for me. And the R1 has seen very little use indeed. So, is Goldwing a loser bike for weak, pathetic old people? No, not really. But it is definitely the weapon of choice. Oh Jesus, and a very easy default setting when life isn't treating you as well as it should. And by that what I mean is, as you've seen, I just came out of the gym there. I've been going pretty hard as of late. It's starting to catch up to me, and come the weekends there's really not much left in my tank. The bike tanks are full, but they're just not going anywhere. I'm spending most of my weekends just trying to recover. Lift during the week, eat and sleep, and just hope that after a relaxing weekend I'm good to go again by Monday morning for another week's worth of physical abuse. Oh, what the hell is that? And so it is that I'm posting this video, or creating or making this video tonight. I did one on the way into the gym, but we'll probably scrap that one. My headspace was a little bit, suffice to say, all over the place. Feeling a little bit better now. I've moved my body. I've got the blood flowing. I can hopefully make a more pleasant video. But yes, I'm riding my Goldwing lately because I've just got no energy to strap myself onto a crotch rocket. I really don't. So is this a loser pussy bike? No, it's just what it is. Life happens. There's no need to pretend that you're the hardest bloody prick on the block. Just deal with it, roll with the punches, grab the right tool for the job, and continue on your merry way. Let's be brutally honest, there could be a lot worse ways to get across town than on a beautiful big GL 1800, so I'm not going to complain. I just wish I could have a little bit more energy left over by the weekends, but as of lately I've been very flat, hence my absence. I will try to initiate some life changes, some lifestyle changes, one of which is I'm heading home from the gym at 9:30 as opposed to heading home around 10:30, so I made it an hour earlier here this evening. Hopefully that flows on into tomorrow and I can slide the time scale forward an hour tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I can get to the gym an hour earlier even than today, and maybe do a bit of a reset, because I'm doing a hell of a lot of sleeping lately, and the old Goldwing's a bit of a sleepy poo-poos bike. I've got to be wide awake and alert in the planet of the living to rip around town on my R1. Does not accept as many mistakes obviously as a more sedate and relaxed cruise around than on the Goldwing. Just in case you guys haven't watched any of my other videos or are unaware, I have 3 motorbikes. I have a 2013 Yamaha R1 in white and blue. I have a VFR, a 2010, a VFR 1200F, and that is a sports tourer, also with a DCT gearbox. And obviously I have this, which is the 18 wing with a DCT gearbox. So I live the sports tourer and tourer lifestyle. I'd love to add an adventure bike to that, but yeah, there's no point having an adventure bike as of now if come the weekend you're not going to be out there adventuring it. I like to refer myself, or to myself, almost jokingly, but not really. I mean, if you looked at me, you'd quite clearly identify me as a lifter. I like to refer to myself as a biking bodybuilder. And as I've posted in one of my previous videos, can you be a biker and a bodybuilder? Or both? Well, that all depends, obviously. But in many, many occasions, I need to make a conscious decision of which way I want to go. And as of lately, I guess it's been team bodybuilding. So I'm getting majority of my weeks out, Monday to Friday in the gym. But as I'm obviously alluding to, come the weekends, you know, I'm pretty bloody spent. And the biking aspect of my personality fails to come to be. Don't worry about it, guys. No one said you have to do this, or you have to do that, or you have to keep up certain appearances. You do you. You know, enjoy life, look after yourself. If you need rest, take some rest. If you need some time off, take some time off. If you're burning the candle at both ends, well, that's not good for anybody's health. So identify how much you've got in the tank, and if you need a little bit of time to recharge yourself, so to speak, take that time. It's only going to be better for you in the long run. You don't have to be like, you know, super duper bloody Instagram man and posting fucking bullshit and YouTube videos and stories and TikTokies every 5 minutes. Look at me, I'm fucking awesome. Mate, just fucking chillax. Take a week off, take a weekend off, take 2 weeks off, whatever. You know, otherwise you're going to lose your passion for your interests and hobbies and endeavours. I'm not just going to go out riding on the weekend for the sake of riding if I'm not in the mood. Unfortunately, you know, as I've stated, I've got to pick one team, and so far it's team bodybuilding. I mean, it's nice to go for a ride, but you know, I'm no spring chicken. I'm 50. I need to look after my health and my fitness. Use it or lose it, as they say. And trust me, between the age of approximately 41 and definitely 45, I know that because it was 2017, I dropped the ball physically massively. I was lucky enough to get it back, but I had to do a massive cold turkey. Just dropped everything, quit smoking. I mean, I was a smoker for bloody near on 30 years. Quit the durries, quit this, quit that, bloody dropped the carbs, smashed the bloody cardio, blah 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 blah. Got myself back into shape, but I did it quite well. I was a little bit overboard about it, one could say. But I was lucky to get it back. My cardio is probably not as good as it could be right now, and I am contemplating, seeing that it's summer now and it's definitely getting warmer. Hopefully I might be able to revigorate myself and create a little bit more latent energy in my life, because it's not through lack of through food. I'm getting plenty of calories in, although I am training in the gym very hard and heavy and all, you know, all that sort of stuff. So one could argue, is it really enough calories? Well, I'm tracking it, but yeah, just the process of maybe incorporating some cardio back into my life, which I intend to do maybe with some swimming. Get back into the pool and chuck out a fucking kilometre, a casual kilometre like I used to be able to do, 20 laps in 20 minutes, that sort of thing. That will certainly have a flow and effect into my lifestyle, and maybe help reinvigorate me, so to speak, because at the moment I muster off enough energy to get to the gym, and then by the time I'm finished with it, I get home, I have something to eat and go to bed. That's pretty much me for my day. I would like to expand on that a little bit, because definitely the last 2 weekends I really haven't managed to get out and about, and hence there's not really been anything to post. I did go for one ride a few weeks ago, but unfortunately the video footage turned into a bit of a non-event. I'm still working out my GoPros, I'll get there. I've got a GoPro Hero 9 RBT, probably. I've got a GoPro Hero 9 and I've got a GoPro 360 Max, and I'm trying to incorporate them both together. I only just recently got my GoPro remote, which allows me to do 2 video recordings and sync them together or control them together, etc. But I haven't been able to really stitch those 2 videos together into one cohesive video. I would like to incorporate both. So whatever I captured the last ride was a bit of a mishmash fucking non-event, so it's like, yeah, no point posting that. That's kind of ridiculous, but we'll get there. It's a work in progress. Probably get my hands on a GoPro Hero 10 very soon, as people who buy their 11s start trading in their 10s. I'll buy my tech second hand. I'm always one generation behind. I've currently got a Note 10 5G Plus. As if in case you don't know, there are Note 20s currently out. So again, I get my hands on a Note 20 eventually sometime soon. But yeah, even with the 9 and the 360, I'm still technically coming to terms with them, being fairly new to the blogging game. Alright guys, just letting you know that I'm back, so stay tuned hopefully for some further videos, and hopefully this refeeds the algorithm and you can identify me as being alive, and you don't send out a missing persons report looking for my dead corpse somewhere. I assure you I am well and truly alive. So with that being said, little foxy fox. We have feral foxes. I see you, motherfucker. Cute little animals and all, but they do a tremendous amount of harm to our native fauna, marsupials and whatnot. So anyway, yes, thanks very much. I'm alive, I'm not dead. Call off the search, and we shall see you on an adventure soon. Thanks very much. If I don't say so sooner, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, etc. And enjoy your Christmas break. If it's on 2 wheels, stay safe, stay off the piss, don't do anything stupid. Alrighty guys, thank you very much. Bye bye from the Zigmeister.